For the first race on Saturday, Steffi Laya had a 39-point advantage over Livia Lancelo. And after a big crash in practice on Saturday morning, Steffi Laya fought back through the pain barrier to win the moto and claim her second consecutive Women's World Motocross title. She'd taken 7 race wins throughout the year, 2 in Bulgaria, 2 in Belpuch, 1 in Portugal and Saint-Jean, and 1 in Saturday's first moto. Steffi Laya is the 2010 FIM Women's World Motocross Champion. Well, race 1, we already know, was a victory for Steffi Laya. Chiara Fontanesi was second, from Larissa Pappenmeyer third, Livia Lancelo was fourth, and Sarah Pettersson was fifth. But this is moto number 2, and there you see at the inside, 114, Livia Lancelo, who is still not guaranteed second position in the championship. And also Larissa Pappenmeyer and Chiara Fontanesi. They were they're the 2 girls chasing the overall victory here in this second moto. We've got a few riders going down, coming out of turn 1 immediately into that wave section. But it's Larissa Pappenmeyer on the Teki Europe Suzuki that's grabbed that all-important hole shot as the rest of the riders come over the Red Bull finish line jump immediately after the start. And then look at the scenery here, and look at the hillside circuit that we're at Fermo. Last raced for a 500cc Grand Prix back in 1989, which was won by Eric Gabors on a Honda. But here we are with the Women's Motocross World Championship. The second moto of the weekend for them, and it's Pappenmeyer up front on that yellow Suzuki. Chiara Fontanesi, though, trying to go around the outside, gets a good drive as they head downhill over the Rubutizer tabletop jump. And Fontanesi, hard on the brakes, runs a little wide though, and look at that, Pappenmeyer right back on the gas and forces the Italian wide. These two had a pretty good race yesterday as well on Saturday. There's Steffi Laya not going out in the second moto here. The pain in that shoulder from the crash she had on Saturday, far too painful for her to risk doing any further damage and sitting out the race. There's Livia Lancelo. She crashed in this corner in the first moto on Saturday, but she's having a lonely ride in third position instead, leaving Larissa Pappenmeyer and Chiara Fontanesi to battle out up front. Back markers, and look at this, the yellow machine of Larissa Pappenmeyer. She makes her way through. Chiara Fontanesi following around as well, and again, in a replica move of a couple of laps ago, Pappenmeyer and Chiara Fontanesi. Surely the Italian can't. Well, she does. She tries again, and so too Larissa Pappenmeyer, repeating the move as well. So she still holds on. So Larissa Pappenmeyer, though, she's looking like she's in control here and on course to take what would be her second moto win of the season, and also with it her second overall Grand Prix victory. She won a home round in Germany, Teushenthal, earlier on in the season, and she clinches another victory here ahead of Chiara Fontanesi. And Livia Lancelo will have to settle for third place. There's the result of the Grand Prix. Pappenmeyer, Fontanesi, Lancelo, De Winter, best result of the year for her in fourth, and Nochera was fifth, with Bartova, Laya and Mann down in eighth. Ninth overall this weekend, Shirley Bacada and Sarah Pettersson 10th. As far as the championship goes, Laya already victorious to win the World Championship standings from a win yesterday. Lancelo second, Pappenmeyer moves up to third, Fontanesi fourth, Maria Franca dropping down from third to fifth, not riding here this weekend. And in the manufacturer standings, KTM dominate there as well, with Suzuki second, Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki and Husqvarna down in sixth. But there's your overall podium. Larissa Pappenmeyer, she wins it for Suzuki this weekend. It's always nice to win a Grand Prix victory, but it's always nice to take the final Grand Prix of the season as well. Thomas Ramsbacher, the team manager for Teki Europe Suzuki World MX2 on hand, congratulates his rider there, Larissa Pappenmeyer. Maria Franca finishes second position overall on 44 points, just one behind the German Livia Lancelo. Third trophies being handed out. And the 103 plate there that Chiara Fontanesi holding up, tribute to Maria Franca, who possibly should have finished third, maybe even second in the championship, but not here due to that injury. But look at that, Larissa Pappenmeyer, the smallest girl on the podium, takes the biggest win. It's Steffi Laya, though, world champion from 2010. It's two consecutive titles back to back, and of course, she was the World Cup winner in 2005. Dr. Wolfgang Schröb, the president of the FIM and the CMS, presents Steffi Laier with her gold plate. She is the new world champion and a successful defence for the German.
Yeah, for sure. Now I'm feeling very good. Yesterday I felt very bad because in the air I already thought, oh shit, that's gonna be very painful, and it was very painful, so I was in the hospital. But I got some good painkillers, so the race was possible. But now the pains are really strong. But I'm happy that I'm world champion, and the decision that I don't ride today, it was a good decision. So.
And as we said a moment ago, a successful defence of the title that she won in 2009, and she successfully defends it in 2010. 7 moto wins this year, 4 overall Grand Prix wins coming in the first 4 rounds. All the hard work done at the beginning of the season. Steffi Laier winning for KTM, despite 1 or 2 hiccups along the way. She managed to get the job done yesterday in the first moto.